Hello! Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie and I don't like the angle that we're sitting at, so we're gonna scoot that over. I am a recent transfer student graduate of UC Berkeley where I studied anthropology. I graduated a couple of weeks ago and today's video is unfortunately my move out video. So, what does that mean? Well, that means I have this apartment here in Berkeley and my lease runs out at the end of the month. And since I have graduated and I am moving on, we are going to pack up this house. We're going to move everything, I think, kind of temporarily into my mom's house in Davis. I have other things that are happening, which I will talk more about towards the end of this video. I'm going to explain why I'm moving out of Berkeley. I mean, aside from the fact that I graduated, lots of transfer students actually stay for an extra semester. So we're gonna talk about why I'm moving, why I'm not staying for an extra semester, and what my plans are post-grad towards the end of this video. But for now, what we need to focus on is actually getting this place packed up. I've been putting it off for far too long, so why don't we just go ahead and do it? First up, I think I'm gonna pack up my desk because I don't really have much need for it. And yeah, let's get into it. So this is where we are going to start. I already have a couple of things packed up down there. This has already been packed up and these are already packed up and organized. So take the rest of it down.
Dissidents, all who's left around you can't be the chief without a VP. Resonance, bounce a couple words off. I'll be Dick, I'll be Jamie.
So I know that I literally just started the packing vlog and we should be, oh my god, there's so many loud people today. I know that I should be at home packing up, but James and I are on campus, obviously, with the gate in the background, to film another video with my friend. He should be around here somewhere. All right, we're here, joined by Eamon.
Hey.
If you guys have watched my old vlogs, Eamon has been in quite a few of them. As we were just saying, he is a recurring character in the Katie's cinematic universe.
Just graduated too.
Yes. So that is why he is going to be
Terrifying.
in my video asking recent UC Berkeley transfer student grads whether or not they regret transferring to Berkeley.
Look,
So.
I have my I Love Transfers
Yeah,
t-shirt on.
perfect.
You can see it.
So you're ready to film this?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. We are outside of Dwinell Hall and we are going to go inside and see if we can't find an unlocked classroom to film in.
Or doing hell, as I like to call it.
Dwinell.
But yes, let us go. I just had a class here.
I've actually never been in a classroom. My little poli-sci group. There we go.
Mission accomplished. Your words got me crying so loud.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad that I called you last night. You
Bye,
told me
everyone.
it's
Thanks for
alright, I
listening.
think that I bought it. Been through a lot, and you listen to all of it when you're going through the same. Hope you know you can call on me. The child left behind. Hope we learning from all of this. It's been 4 long years. You got 4 more to count on me. You were there when it started. You'll be there when it's all done. I'll be there if you ever need to call someone.
You got today, we got tomorrow, honey.
I'm sorry for the times I forget what it was like living life like a silhouette.
Good morning, it's Friday. Today's the day. So today's the day. We are picking up the cargo van in just a little bit. We're Ubering over there, but in the meantime, I'm gonna pack up the bookshelves. They're one of the last things to go because I just really didn't want to take them down, but it's time, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on that for a little bit before the Uber gets here.
You are the reason I'm here. I was in the dark, but you were the light, guiding me through this night. Guide me through this night. I keep my head up towards the the sky and look for you like a satellite. When things go wrong and I'm out of touch, you always find a way to send me love and losing you.
So we just got back with the van, and James is taking the first thing down to pack. It's my bookshelves, all packed away in these boxes. Do you need to move those boxes?
It would be helpful, yes.
You're gonna get it stuck on the... Got it?
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course. My stuff into my...
Lying on our backs in the grass, underneath the midnight sky, you looked at me and asked, is this love and will it last? I couldn't help
I figured that... Yeah, you want to grab well. I know. It's going to help when it comes to...
thought I was the only one wondering.
Oh wait, let me put on my hoodie. Evans Hall,
Yeah.
home of the math department.
As it says right here, mathematics department. Tell me, do you like math?
Love it.
And where are we headed?
The Musa office. It's the math club at Berkeley. And we have a little lounge where in between classes, you can just hang out and grab some snacks, talk to people. It's not open right now, unfortunately, but this is where it usually is. And then we have a little patio out here that you can also go chill on.
Very nice. Musa,
Yeah.
for anyone interested in math.
I got like a 77 on like my stat class, and it got me like an A.
A 70?
curves
You got-
here are wild.
Oh my god.
That's like an
Actually,
A class.
we just finished Emily's interview, but I have a really important question. Would you be willing to come back on the channel to talk about grade deflation and grade curves and that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Because we don't have that in the anthropology department.
Wild.
Social sciences and humanities does not have grade deflation.
Oh, that is another thing as a transfer student. I did not understand the curve at first because I would get like a
Yeah.
66 on an exam.
Yeah.
And somehow it would turn into like a B. And
No, I
was
don't
so
understand how that works.
confused.
That's confusing.
And now I'm like happy to get a 65 or something. The average was a 43 for one of my
So
finals.
this is why she's graduating with honors. There's James. Oh, look at the campanile in the background of my moving van.
Evans.
There's Evans Hall. Hi.
Hi.
You're so tall.
This is what I meant when I was saying it was interfering with my leg.
It's okay. I got it. Here, hop out. My mom's house didn't feel small before moving to Berkeley. Trying to fit my entire life, my entire house back into her house was a bit of a challenge. But status update, we are back in Davis. We've unloaded almost all the boxes and we'll be moving on to the furniture next. We have a system. James is bringing stuff up the stairs and he puts it there, and then I bring it in the house and give it a home. That home being the living room for now. So I'm just gonna set up the camera and let it roll. It's hot, I'm sweaty, I'm tired, my arm hurts. Moving! I saw your presentation, it looks cool. Just in time too, because I need to remember why I do what I do.
Yeah, we're talking about those
afternoon. It's about 12:05. James and I are clearly back in Berkeley. The thing about the cargo van that we got, the moving van that we got, was that it's from an independent like truck rental place, not like a big place like Budget or U-Haul. So it was their truck and not one that we could take from like one Budget locate or like one U-Haul location to another. So they were like, oh, we're so sorry, like we do have Budget vans, but they massively overbooked, so we don't have any right now, but here's what we can do for you. They gave me the van for the same rate, but I had to take it to Davis and then bring it back to Berkeley, which actually ended up working out because there was quite a lot of stuff left to do in the apartment, and there still is. I still have my bed here, obviously, and then there's all of that stuff that needs to be packed up, and the kitchen still needs to be packed up and cleaned. I am not a very efficient mover, if you can't tell. Given that it's Saturday and the museums in the Bay Area are free admission for Bay Area residents, and given the fact that the Legion of Honor has a fashion exhibit right now, which is coincidentally one of my most favorite museums in the Bay Area, in California perhaps, but there's also a small air museum, like aircraft museum, in the same area that James really wants to see, because his whole thing is like warfare, military history, as well as like museum practices and archives. So I proposed that he and I go to the museums together, come back here, finish packing everything up into the car, head back to Davis, and then I have to come back to Berkeley either Sunday or Monday because my set of master keys is still in the pocket of my jeans that I took off and left at my mom's house yesterday. So before I can leave this apartment for good, I have to go back to Davis again, come back to Berkeley, and leave the keys. I think that is the plan. James should be here any minute, and we are going to head off to the Legion of Honor and the Aircraft Museum. This is like Oakland and Berkeley.
This side and did not even worry about the rest of that.
Well, you can see San Francisco in between them. Got the boxes. I'll be right back. So it has been a couple of days since I left Berkeley, but the house is not done being packed up. I left the majority of the kitchen for future Katie to deal with, and then I still need to clean the apartment so that way I don't get charged for cleaning services. So we are back for the day. Hopefully it shouldn't take more than a couple of hours because I really want to go home. I just want to be like done with the moving process. Not to mention all of the boxes at my mom's house. I now have to unpack and go through and figure out what's going to New York with me and what's staying in California. And then I also have to return these to campus, to the library, and then I have to return this to the technology program. So that's the itinerary for today. But even though I look like a hot mess, I thought we could maybe sit down and chat for just a second to talk about why I'm leaving Berkeley, because I think that that's going to be the thumbnail and the title of the video. Long story short, if you guys are watching and you haven't been following me, I graduated from UC Berkeley a couple of weeks ago with my bachelor's degree in anthropology, and my next steps are to spend the summer in California hanging out with my family, working, saving up money, because in August I will be leaving California for New York City to start a master's degree at Parsons School of Design, where I will be studying fashion as a sociocultural phenomenon, so basically like the anthropology of fashion and dress. So I am leaving Berkeley. I'm moving out of my little Berkeley College apartment that I moved into back in February of 2021. Yeah, finishing up my undergraduate time here, and as sad as I am, I have cried many tears over it, and at this point I just want to be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start tackling the rest of the packing and move everything into the little foyer over there so I can clean the house and hopefully be out of here in a couple of hours. So this is a quick overview. That's trash, donations. This is my coyote skull that needs to be packed up, and then we just got a couple more dishes and Fred to pack up. He is a cow skull. I think I also, yeah, I still need to clean out the fridge. Joy. of breath because I just took all the trash out. Because you have to go up and down a set of really steep stairs to get to the trash cans. So that is it for this apartment. There's just one last thing I have to do here, and then I still have to drop off my books on campus, but gotta take the key chain off the keys and leave them in the kitchen drawer. And this place is no longer mine. Let's go drop off my books, pick up a boba, and head home where I can cuddle my fiance and read a book and just be glad that it's done.
I go home alone tonight. Truth unfolds to me tonight. Leave behind my safe escape, collide my walls, and all my troubles sail away tonight.
But I don't have anywhere else to put you, and we're in the car because I need to head home. I've been putting it off so I could get boba. Car is packed, books are returned. I took a little farewell tour around campus, that was lovely. And I just want to quickly talk about something before I head home. I want to reveal an insecurity to y'all. As I leave Berkeley, I am just a little bit afraid that people are going to think that I'm one of those people who can't get over their college or is obsessed with their university or obsessed with their undergraduate experience. Because, I mean, quite frankly, I do talk about it a lot, I post about it a lot. It has been my online identity for the past 2 years that I've been a student at Berkeley. The reason for that is because Berkeley has meant so much to me. Berkeley was something I never thought was going to happen. I failed out of high school. I did not think I was going to go to community college. I did not know I was going to transfer to Berkeley. I did not know I was going to graduate with the GPA that I did. Moving to Berkeley and having my first solo apartment that I got to set up with my then boyfriend, now fiance, was just it was so much more meaningful to me than I think moving into a dorm room at 18 years old would have been. I got my first solo apartment. I got engaged to my boyfriend, and now I have a fiance and I'm getting married. I met some of my best friends and got to study what I love and do research and apply to grad school and decide to move to New York for grad school. So it's just if it seems like I'm having a hard time letting go, it's because I am a little bit, because it just has meant so much to me. And I really love that little apartment, and it's where James and I spent our weekends together, and it's where my friends came over. It's where I finished my degree and graduated, and it's just, this is something I never thought would happen. And it was so good, and I loved every minute of it, and having to let that go voluntarily and to voluntarily move across the country to pursue something different is scary and it's hard. I want to do it, I really do, and I'm excited and I'm looking forward to something new, but it doesn't mean that it's not hard or that it's not sad. I just wanted to talk about that because Berkeley meant a lot to me. Still does. But now I gotta stop being sappy, I gotta stop crying, to go home to Davis, have a wonderful summer, and start prepping for New York. I'll see you guys in the next video.